Hello everybody, welcome back to Grand Prix Manager 2. So this is the start of the second season of the 987 mod, and to remind you, we have Keke Rosberg as our number 1 driver, we have Adrian Campos as driver number 2, and number 3 is Alan Berg, which will give us 2 million for this year, which is exactly what we need because we are running out of money. So let's head on to the first race of the second season, which is at Brazil. Actually, before I go to the Brazilian Grand Prix, I just want to show you something real quick. Go to personnel. So you've got Gerhard Berger, who's only going to be there for one race, and then that's him finished. Philippe Elliott, 1 race contract, and Wickelhawk, 1 race contract. So there's definitely some confusion here since they give him a full season and an extra race. And it just happens to... Okay, there isn't anyone else that's applied to it, but anyway, let's make our way to the Brazilian Grand Prix and see how our new Lotus engines help us out. So we'll bring Keke Rosberg out first, and then we'll bring Campos out. Let's see how these two drivers will do in comparison to Alain Prost's McLaren, which is still going to be powerful than our Minardi's. 142, 147. Okay, so Keke Rosberg is just barely faster than Prost and Campos, 4 seconds off, but we're not expecting Campos to do well at all, because he's not that, because his ratings are so low and Keke Rosberg's is so high. So, let's speed this up and see how the other teams are doing. Alright, so we can see Keke Rosberg slipping down the board, but he's still quicker than Nakajima by about 2 seconds. Campos is nowhere near going to be able to catch. Campos nowhere going to catch Nakajima. Nigel Mansell on his first race of the Lotus is in first with his teammate and way off the pace. So let's go on with qualifying, where it's going to matter the most. Alain Prost beating the qualifying lap record. Keke Rosberg wasn't nowhere near the time Alain Prost's time. Alain Prost beating the qualifying lap record again. Keke Rosberg 141, still about 2 seconds behind. Now Nigel Mansell beating the qualifying record in the Lotus. And see what the times are so far. We're 7th and 8th, so we are way off the pace of the big teams here, but not going to come into the pits. Yeah, I think Keke Rosberg is going to come in. Yep, he's in. And then comes Campos, so we're going to have to end the qualifying session there, because there's no way we're going to be able to get anywhere closer. And both Zach Speeds for Intimate 107%, and Fabry for Ags will also not be taking part. And Keke Rosberg is qualified in 8th and Campos in 13th, which isn't particularly great, to be honest. So, but let's see how the grid lines up. It's Mansell, then Prost, then both Ferraris, including the knee in the Ferrari, believe it or not. Nakajima 5th, Boats in 6th, Patrice down in 7th, Rosberg 8th, both Williamses, then both Terrells, Campos, both Arrows, both Brabhams, Fabi, both Ligiers, Ayrton Senna for the Larousse in 21st, Berger 22nd, and Dalmas 23rd. Gotta feel bad for Senna, who's gone down to a very bad team, but hopefully he'll make the most of it. I think, what am I going to do here? Alright, pit strategy sorted out, new tyres, let's get to the formation lap I should say. So 8th and 13th, I'm not really expecting much. I'll just hope for some retirements, but that's not likely to happen. But the Brazilian Grand Prix is ready to go now. No one has stalled their car, and going to the first corner. Adrian Campos staying in 13th and Keke Rosberg still in 8th. Let's make sense about going to the TV camera here. And Gerhard Berger and Senna are both at the back of the grid still, which is a shame that 2 great drivers are now in such a terrible team. And Keke Rosberg already 10 seconds behind Patrice's McLaren, so Patrice making his debut race is doing quite well. Nigel Mansell in the Lotus is doing well to stay ahead, and Adrian Campos, Achiever, Street have retired, and so has Ayrton Senna. So that's a shame to see Ayrton Senna already retire, and Keke Rosberg already 30 seconds behind, 7th and upwards. That's quite... So yeah, The Minardi are very slow still, but just gotta hope that some people retire. And Alessandro Nannini in the Ferrari has retired, which is good to see. And someone else retired. Oh, it's just Dalmas, never mind. But Alessandro Nannini, not surprisingly, he's retired. He's not really that good at keeping the car on the road, especially with a Ferrari. Alright, Keke Rosberg's coming in for his first stop. 22 laps worth of fuel. New tyre set, 10.8 seconds in the pits. And we're going to see where he's going to come out. He's been lapped, which is no surprise. He's still in 8th place, ahead of... Oh, just barely ahead of Nelson Piquet. He's quite close behind him. And Alboreto is actually overtaking Keke Rosberg. That's not particularly great. And Rosberg's just lost 2 positions to Sears and Elliott. And Alboreto in the Tyrrell has retired, so he's back up to 9th place. So suddenly... Nakajima coming to the pits again already, so he's clearly doing a 3-stop strategy. Gerhard Berger's retired, but poor Berger didn't really get anywhere, especially in his AGs. Keke Rosberg isn't really quick. He's 18th quickest, which isn't really good to see. We're paying about 9 million salary for Keke Rosberg to do well for Minardi, and he's not really particularly quick. There's only 12 cars left. And we're still behind in Arrows and Alio, who's somehow quicker than Nelson Piquet, which I'm not really sure how he's managed to do that. Oh, Alio in the Williams has just retired, so we're up to 8th place, and Arnie retired at the same time, so there's a possibility they had a bit of a coming together, which would be ideal. But there's 10 cars left, and we're still not in the points position yet. Here comes Keke Rosberg into the pits for 20 laps worth of fuel, and let's see where he's at. He's with only 10 cars left. It's very few cars left on the track. He's going to be right behind Nelson Piquet, but Piquet's already been lapped by Rosberg, which is quite funny. And Stefan Johansson in the Ferrari's just retired. Now we're going to be up to 7th place now. If one of the front runners retires, then Keke Rosberg will be in the points, which that would be brilliant if that happens. But there's only about 11 laps left to go. Nigel Mansell has managed to keep the lead over Prost and Boatson in the Lotus, so he's managed to hold off a very powerful McLaren. Keke Rosberg has just retired, which great. That's not what I wanted to see. There's now only 8 cars left. So 2 more retirements, and whoever's left in the race is guaranteed points. Well, there's only 4 laps left to go, and the board has just remained the same. It's going to be Nigel Mansell that's going to definitely win the Brazilian Grand Prix, with Alain Prost finishing 2nd place, and Boatson in the Benetton is going to get 3rd, just ahead of Patrice's McLaren, and then Nakajima, and then Series. So definitely a good race for McLaren and Lotus for this Grand Prix. Williams, I'm surprised Williams haven't really managed to be up there as they normally do. So let's find out why did both our drivers retire. Oh, Campos collided, and Keke Rosberg spun off, which is not what I wanted to see. And well, only 4 teams scored points that race. And oh, got an outdated chassis. I might explain why they were slow. But I hope that's not the case. New chassis been fitted. Designer can now start working on next year's chassis. Gears finished on new chassis. A dominant win for Nigel Mansell, which, yep, they've got that one right. That really was dominant of him. Alright, we're now at the Canadian Grand Prix, so let's get out there and do some practice. 128 from Rosberg, 132 from Campos. Right, they're slower than Alain Prost at the moment, but hopefully they'll be able to see if they can be any quicker. Well, Campos not so much, but Rosberg should be doing better than that, and he's just not doing that well at all. Alain Prost being the qualifying lap record. Keke Rosberg is actually not too far off the pace of Alain Prost there. He's outpaced Mansell and Patrice there, which that'd be quite good. Stefan Johansson's now just broken the qualifying lap record. And I think, yeah, Keke Rosberg is now in 2nd place. So Keke Rosberg's just suddenly showed up to perform. And yeah, I can't really ask more with what they're giving, so once they come in the pits, we'll end the qualifying session. See where the other teams end up. Campos, not surprisingly, is going to go... Well, all 26 cars have made it to the qualifying session. Keke Rosberg is starting in second on the grid. Adrian Campos all the way down in 17th, so he's pretty much already out of the running, and we've not even started. But anyway, the Canadian Grand Prix is ready to go now. No one has stalled their car. And it looks like Keke Rosberg is going to hold second place, and Campos is now into 16th place. This makes sense by going to the TV camera. And Fabry is just suddenly gone missing. Oh, is he just given up or something? Oh dear. And wait, did someone get a penalty or something? Yes, it's Alien Prost has been penalised. He's in 13th now, and he was hanging in 3rd there for a while, but nope, it's now Nannini in the Ferrari that's now in 3rd place. And Alessandro Nannini, Senna and Derek Warwick have all retired already. So soon, so soon. So Derek Warwick, who was at Arrows, Nannini, who was with our team, and Senna, who's, well, Senna doesn't really deserve to have to be retiring so soon in a race. Keke Rosberg, 11th quickest. Senna is giving us the slowest lap times, which that's definitely saying a lot about LaRousse. Now Dalmas is retired for LaRousse, so no points for them again. Now Keke Rosberg about 13 seconds behind. Nigel Mansell is right behind him. So hopefully Rosberg can... Stefan Johansson has just retired, so Keke Rosberg is now leading the Grand Prix, which is great news for us. Campos, well, it's not really point looking at Campos. He's in 13th right now, so I don't really know why he's even competing. Patrice is now 2nd in the McLaren, Nakajima's 3rd, Elliott's 4th, Boatson's 5th, Alien Prost has managed to find his way back into the points position again. Gerhard Berger is retired for AGS. Oh, poor Berger. And Keke Rosberg's coming to the pits in lap 23. Boatson is just... Now Boatson got past... where's Patrice? Patrice 7th. What happened to Patrice? I've actually no idea. It just happened so quickly. Alright, 11 seconds in the pits. Where's Rosberg? Rosberg's there. All the other leading cars are coming to the pits. And and where's he gonna come out in? He's in 3rd place. Who's leading then? Nigel Mansell's in the lead. Tail Fabio have got past him, so they've managed to find a way through. Oh dear. Unless they haven't pitted yet and they need to make pit stops, or unless they're doing a 3-stop strategy. Oh, something there. There's Campos in the pits from 13th place. So it's pretty much meh, 11.3 seconds. Campos is going to come out in 14th. Well, fair enough. Keke Rosberg still in 3rd place, which is great news still for Minardi. So definitely made the right choice again. Keke Rosberg into the team, even though he's now about a minute behind Fabi and Mansell at the moment. But he still have Boatson, Prost and Eddie Cheever and Patrice. Both Williamsons are down in 8th and 10th, so Williamsons aren't really doing well this year. Fabi's going to the pits, but he's managed to pull such a huge gap on Keke Rosberg. I don't know how he's done that. And we're going to hopefully see him stay in 3rd place. Fingers crossed. 11.8 seconds, so he's quite a while in the pits. Here comes Keke Rosberg coming out, and he's going to come in 4th place. Oh, Philippe Elliott in the Williams has actually managed to jump him. How's Elliott done that? Unless he... Oh, okay, so... But Minardi's still in the points. Minardi's still in a points position. You can't ask more than that. Now, I'm going to wait... Now, Adrian Campos is going to come into the pits, even though it doesn't really matter at this point. 10.9 seconds. We got a faster pit stop than Keke Rosberg. But he's pretty much non-existent from the race, so it makes it just even more irrelevant. And Keke Rosberg is in fact just retired. Great, so that's ruined Minardi's only hope of getting points, and Patrice in the McLaren has in fact retired also. Okay, so Campos is now going to go up to 11th, but Adrian Campos is not going to catch. He's not going to be able to get in a finish in a points position, not ever. So great, our misfortunes continue in this game. So Nigel Mansell's still out in front, Fabi's second, Elliot's third, Cheever's now into fourth, Prost is fifth, and Nakajima's now up to sixth. So Campo is one of the last of the runners, it looks like at this point, as Nigel Mansell is going to win the Canadian Grand Prix with Teo Fabi taking second, and Philippe Elliott is going to finish in third place. So good day for exquisite day for those again. Adrian Campos has retired, but it's pretty much a big deal at this point, to be honest. But Mansell from Fabi, from Elliott, then Cheap from fourth, Prost fifth, and Nakajima will get the last points. So there we go, Mansell, Fabi, Elliott. Why Rosberg he spun off, really? Oh, come on now, Rosberg. You gotta try and bankrupt our team. We're spending so much money on you. Fan steering is up to level, some of gears. Progress on new car chassis has been slow. Minardi losing their steering system. First pole for Johansson, and he didn't turn pole position to points. Nearly a win for Teo Fabi. Yep, he was close to winning. Down to 1.5 million. Well, we're going bankrupt at the next episode. So thank you guys so much for watching, and goodbye!